What is up guys? This week in Fortnite Reload, Epic has reset everyone's ranked progress, meaning that we're all back on that grind to get to the Unreal rank. In this video, I'm going to talk you through all the tips and strategies updated for Chapter 6 that you need to know to help you rank up faster in Fortnite Reload. If you find this video helpful, please do drop a like and subscribe for much more content just like this. Okay, so part 1 of today's video is about which mode should you play. So starting off, I want to talk about which mode of Fortnite Reload you should play to help you rank up and get to Unreal as fast as possible. Now, Ranked Reload is currently available in solos, duos, and squads modes, so I want to answer which one of these is best to play to help you rank up. Well, starting off, it's about which mode you can consistently perform the best in on a regular basis. For example, if you're a really strong solos player and solos fighter that can consistently drop 5 to 10 kill games in solos, then this may be the best mode for you. If you have one really good friend that you perform well and place well with on a regular basis, then duos may be your best option. And likewise, if you have 2 to 3, then squads, etc, etc. When choosing, it's important that you are honest and pick the game mode you think you'll do best in on a regular basis. Now, in terms of how much percentage you gain in each game mode, it is all the same. However, you do have to understand that a kill in Reload solos will earn you a lot more percent than a kill in Reload squads. Now, this is because it's a lot easier to get kills in Reload squads, so each individual kill is worth less percent than in solos, as in solos you have to eliminate one whole team, obviously that just being one whole player. Now, good games in solos like the one you're watching in the background from me will definitely rank you up faster. I earned 1028% from this game, and it will rank you up faster than good games in squads. But as I said earlier, it depends on whether you're able to perform best in that particular game mode that you play. If you can't perform well in solos, then don't really play solos when trying to hit Unreal. You need to play the game mode you're best in. Now, moving on to part 2, I want to talk about early game strategy. So now I'm going to split each game of Ranked Reload up into 3 different parts, these being the early game, mid game, and the end game. So starting off, I'm going to talk about the early game. Now, how you play this depends on 2 things. The first of this, what type of player you are, and the second, which game mode of Ranked Reload you're playing. So starting off, I want you to decide whether you're an aggressive or more of a defensive player. If you're an aggressive player, then landing a major POI at the start of the game, like Paradise Palms on the Oasis map or Tilted Towers on the Reload Venture map, may be the best idea, as you can see me in the background, you can pick up a lot of kills onto players very quick that don't have as much loot. Now, if you are in solos, you can keep dropping here and farming kills until you have no more reboots, at which point you should then disengage and gather loot around the outskirts of the map to set yourself up properly for the rest of the game. But if you're in a team mode like squads, 3 of your team could, for example, land Paradise and try and farm elims, while the 4th and weakest fighting player of the team can stay outside on the outskirts of the map, making sure that your team is always alive and able to be rebooted. Now, if you are looking to be more defensive at the start of the game, then I would recommend landing on the outskirts of the map at POIs like Twisted Trailers or Fossil Fields. This will allow you to relatively be uncontested and survive the early game pretty comfortably. If you do end up running into an opponent as well on the outskirts of the map, it's pretty likely that they are low skilled, as they are also on the outskirts of the map like you, just trying to survive until the end game. So next up, part 3 of today's video is all going to be about the mid game. So moving on now, I want to talk about the mid game. Now, the mid game again has 2 different ways you can play it. This, of course, being either the aggressive playstyle or the defensive playstyle. Now, I do want you to note that it's clear that to rank up in Reload, elims are crucial, and they do give you lots more percent than just playing for placement. So starting off with the aggressive playstyle, let's say that you W keyed off spawn at Paradise or Tilted and have 3 to 5 kills or more if you're playing in a team game mode. You then want to rotate out of the POI that you landed at into the new storm circle and look to continue W keying. Now, players will have lots more loot in the middle of the game due to supply drops around the map, so keep this in mind when you are looking to W key them. If you are in solos, look to strategically W key the players just landing back in, as they will likely be the easiest to kill and have no loot. As for duos and squads, you should look to work together and try and single out players on their own, allowing you to pick up easy kills. Now, as for the more passive and defensive playstyle, I still recommend taking mid-game fights. Similar to the aggressive playstyle, you should look to try and single out and identify easy opponents that you can try and kill to help pick up kills in the middle of the game. If you do want to rank up fast in Fortnite Reload, you do have to pick up elims, and mid-game is a great chance to do this. So now moving on to the fourth part of today's video and the third part of the game, it's going to be of course the endgame. Now in Reload, the endgame never seems to be particularly stacked, as there tends to be one player or one team that has cleared out most of the lobby. Now I want you to note that kills in the endgame are worth more to your ranking percentage than early game kills, and this is because Epic views it as the players in the endgame are likely to be more stacked and also likely to be better players as they have made it to the latter stages of the game. Now again, if you are looking to play the endgame aggressively, then by this point you should have stacked loot and just look to key anyone that you do see. As I said, the endgame is the easiest place and the best place to gain rank percentage, and you and your team should look to kill off teams one by one until you're the last team remaining. Now an easy way to pick up kills in Reload endgame is to rotate to the front side of zone early and look back and spray at players trying to shockwave or katana or even grapple into zone, as this allows you to pick up free kills. Now if you are looking to play the endgame more defensively, it's inevitable that you will have to take fights in endgame to eventually win the game, but I would recommend always trying to play high or be the highest team in the lobby. This can allow you to control the lobby and eliminate opponents before they have the chance to get close to you and do some crazy mechanical moves and end up killing you. So now you know an updated version of how to rank up fast in Fortnite Reload in Chapter 6. YouTube thinks that you will like this video on screen, so feel free to go ahead and watch it. Peace out from me.